by signing 2 PPAs of 750, as I can see in the headlines of the graphic. It's a clear vindication and a confirmation of the wise decisions by the NDC led by President John Dramani Mahama. It clearly shows that he was a visionary and that the decisions that he made when Ghana found herself in Dumso were the wise decisions. And let me take you back. Among other reasons, one of the main reasons why Ghana went into Dumso during those periods of NDC is that for the 8 years that the NPP was in power, they failed to basically plan properly when it comes to power additions. On an annual basis, this country's economy is expanding, industries are rising up. So if you can see, on an annual basis, there's a need for at least 200 megawatts. The NPP for 8 years failed to address that. So by the time the NDC came into power, this deficit resulted, among other things, the unfortunate drying up of the Akosombo Dam. And then we had a crisis that we all termed Dumso. Took a lot to do, but what happened was that President Mahama and President John Atta Mills, may he so rest in peace, decided that we have to address this problem. And so we took a systematic step. One, to increase power generation capacity, and also to address the issue of fuel. If you saw the steps we took by bringing Ghana to the gas era, by establishing the Tuabo plant and the ENI gas project, was to address that. And then a formula for financial solutions. As soon as the NPP took over the reins, if you can recall, instead of thanking President Mahama and the NDC government for the last 7 years, all they've done was basically paint a picture of a government that was reckless in adding more power. If you recall, they said that PPAs were oversubscribed, and that's the reason why we are in debt. Today, with the decision by the NPP government that annually we are increasing power and there's the need for power additions. In fact, the Ministry of Energy just announced a 750 megawatts PPA signed. I ask a question. Have they just got out from their slumber? Why is it that all of a sudden they just realize there's a need to add power additions? It is important we understand that we take decisions in the national interest. We've even been cautioning them since they started making that noise, that please don't say that, because a country like ours need power, need industries. This is a government that has been throwing slogans about big industries. Where are you going to get the power? Sadly, for the last 7 years, we cannot point to one power addition. In their 7th year, in the last year of this administration, all of a sudden, they are panicking to add power additions. We want to state it clearly that this is a vindication of the wise decisions by the NDC government. All the power plants that were brought over 1,000 megawatts was the result of the stability we've seen in the last 7 years. And so the people of Ghana must now begin to ask the NPP question, what has happened? Ask them tough questions. We just told us a year ago that we have oversubscribed PPAs and all of that. You are negotiating to bring them down and all sorts of things. In fact, we should even ask the question, these PPAs that have been signed, guess what? They are take or pay agreements. Because this is the truth. Nobody in his right mind will come and invest over 500 million where he knows that he's producing the power to a country where the ultimate off-taker is ECG, which is indebted. You think he won't have guarantees to collect his money? So why is it that they couldn't even sign PPAs that are not take or pay? Ladies and gentlemen, I bring this all to let you know that this government has serious credibility issues when it comes. They talk from both sides of their mouth. And you as journalists must begin to challenge them. Today, they have vindicated the NDC.